Hey guys, welcome to Smack Talk Wrestling Reviews. I am your host Boise and this is the Raw Review. I'm going to do a very quick review because it's Christmas Day and I want to spend it with my family, and I'm wearing my unicorn. Deadpool wearing a unicorn shirt, so you know what that means. It's going to be a quick review. Let's hit the music. So we started off the show with a street fight. This was Elias versus Bobby Lashley. I am not really going into much details with any of the matches tonight because you already know the results. So I'm just going to recap the results. Pretty much, Elias and Bobby Lashley had a quick fight. This was really good. Lio Rush didn't get involved too much. We had bowling balls, we had Lego, we had candy cane, we had everything. Lio Rush got put through a table. Bobby Lashley went back first into Lego, and as everyone knows, it's scientifically proven Lego is more painful to stand on than burning lava. So it's scientifically proven. And he also not just had that pain, he also had a bowling ball thrown into his balls. So that means pretty much ding dong, the new year's here really for Bobby Lashley. But yes, Elias did get the win. It was an entertaining, good start to the show. I really thought this was fun. It was different, and having the Legos and different little props really did make this match a lot better. The Elias Bobby Lashley feud has not been that good, but I think this really made the match more exciting, having all these little props in there to really kind of help save a feud which has been quite terrible lately. Next up, we had a Raw Tag Team Championship match where we saw the current Raw Tag Team Champions Chad Gable and Bobby Roode versus the Revival, the best tag team in Raw, and it was a bloody good match. I saw these two teams compete against each other on main event when they were here in the UK, and they were really good. This was just an added layer. I'm just going to quickly go into it. The Revival are fantastic. Chad Gable and Bobby Roode, who a tag team I thought would break up so we could see Bobby Roode turn heel, did have just incredibly become one of the most entertaining tag teams to watch on Raw. And let's be honest, I wasn't too fond of the ending. Chad Gable pinned the wrong guy, the referee made a mistake, and the Revival lost. Obviously, this allows the Revival to continue a feud between Chad Gable and Bobby Roode for the Raw Tag Team Championships, but it's that stupid, messing about booking, sticky ending bookings again. So it's not really going to be anything exciting, but at least the Revival are still going to be in the tag team championship picture even after this loss. So it gives them a little loophole to allow them to still continue. Next up, we got a triple threat match where we saw Dolph Ziggler versus Drew McIntyre versus Finn Balor. This was you got three great workers working in the ring. All three have great chemistry. What more can I say? It was bloody good. It was fun. It was great. Finn Balor, for me, needed a big win. He got a big win. He pinned Dolph Ziggler. Now, hopefully, that means he can push on to title chances, maybe even challenge Dean Ambrose at some point for the Intercontinental Championship. Let's hope that is the next stage for Finn, because let's be honest, he needs to hold a title again on Raw. I think he's one of the big baby faces, yet he hasn't held a title in a long time. While Braun holds titles all the time and then releases them. It's kind of weird. But yes, big win. Drew got angry with Dolph because obviously Dolph was the one who got pinned, and he started verbally, shouting at Dolph as you would do as a good heel. Dolph had enough. Zigzag. Dolph gets out of there. But yeah, we're going to get a steel cage match next week with Dolph Ziggler versus Drew McIntyre. That could be a good match. Hopefully Finn doesn't get involved in that match and we just can see the feud between Dolph and Drew McIntyre really wrap up as well. But yeah, good match, probably the match of the night for me on Raw. Worth watching. So we had what seems to be a build up for the now Women's Tag Team Championship. We saw a 6-woman tag team match where we saw the baby faces of Ember, Bayley and Sasha Banks taking on the heels of Dana Brooke, Mickie James and Alicia Fox. Pretty much this is how it went. The heels didn't really have much into it. Dana Brooks was in the match, so that's props for her. The babyfaces did win. Bayley pinned Mickie James. The babyfaces celebrated, and the heels of the Riot Squad came out of nowhere and beat up the babyfaces. So we're probably going to see another six-woman tag team match in the future. But it's nice to see that now we can start putting breadcrumbs into these tag team matches, because this could lead into who's going to be the first women's tag team champions. But yeah, very standard type of match, very much. But it's near Christmas. All the baby faces are pretty much going to have certain wins, and that's how it was going. So yeah, that's it. Next up we had Paul Heyman singing a Christmas carol. He said that there's no way Brock Lesnar's going to lose to Braun Strowman. He's not going to get these hands. Braun Strowman comes out. He puts a antlers and a red nose on Paul Heyman and says he is going to win the Raw Universal Championship. It was just good to see Braun on TV again. Let's be honest. He is the biggest babyface on the show. He's a big name. And it was good to see him on the Christmas episode of Raw. So, no complaints. It was good to see Paul Heyman. He's singing. I can't complain. And him being Paul Heyman is always fantastic. Best talker in the company. So, awesome. Next up, we did get the Raw Women's Championship match where we saw Natalya versus Ronda Rousey. This was Ronda Rousey's probably the longest match I've seen her be in, and this was really good. It was a good little match between two good friends fighting out for this Raw Tag Team Champ. Ronda had a lot of opportunities to put Natalya away, but she hesitated quite a lot, because obviously they're best friends, they're training buddies, and let's be honest, Ronda usually fights people who are heels and they're the bad guys, so obviously it feels right for her to go full on OG on everyone, OP on them. This one now just felt a bit different because it was a longer match. It was good to see Ronda in a proper match. Natalya's the best opponent for that type of matches because she's experienced, she is a hard worker, and she knows what she's doing as well. She sold everything well. Yes, Natalya had so many great opportunities to put in the sharpshooter on Ronda Rousey a few times as well, where it looked like Ronda was going to tap out. No, but the armbar did get put on. Natalya did tap, but both friends did hug it out. But yeah, probably for me, Ronda Rousey's best match because she didn't look too OP in it, and that's the big difference for me. She didn't look OP. They kind of booked her like she could lose that match anytime, and that's what I really wanted to see. I want to see Ronda Rousey selling, and we got that. It's like, yes, this is the next. You need to start building her up as not just someone who's super OP, but as someone who can sell, and that's what she needed to do in this match, and she did it really well. Next up, we had Jinder Mahal versus Heath Slater, and yeah, Heath Slater looked like he was about to win. Jinder Mahal, this is a quick match as it is anyway, so I'm not really missing much. Heath looked like he was going to win. The Singh brothers got involved. The match got called off. Santa Claus was in the crowd. And guess who Santa Claus was? That's right, Heath Slater's former tag team partner. The guy who lost his job through Heath Slater because obviously Baron Corbin put them in a match for none other than Rhino. It was great to see Rhino back there. It was a bit of a pop. I think the crowd kind of saw it coming when they saw Santa Claus throwing presents out. And it's kind of, that guy kind of, the short, chubby kind of guy looks slightly familiar. I wonder who. Oh, it's Rhino. Oh, hi Rhino. It's been about 3 weeks. Good to see you again. But yeah, good to see Rhino back. He's a lovable guy. He's a lovable guy. It all accounts, he's one of the nicest guys in WWE. So it's good to see him back. Now let's get Slater and Rhino pushing up for tag team championships. Now, come on. If the B team can hold a title on Raw, Slater and Rhino can. That's all I'm saying. Last but not least, we got Baron Corbin versus Seth Rollins. This was, again, a very, very quick match. Let's be honest, we knew straight away from this match, Seth's going to win. They had pretty much destroying Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin didn't look too offensive. He had a few times where he was in control, but not too much. It was just pretty much a highlight reel of what Seth Rollins can do in the ring. It kind of made Baron Corbin feel like a little bit more like a jobber than a former figurehead of Raw. That's something to say. It's kind of like he was up there and now he's kind of fallen to like, he's not going to win a lot of matches lately, and he's not. But yeah, good way to send off the crowd because let's be honest, Seth Rollins is the big baby face on Raw with Baron Corbin. Apart from Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman and Seth Rollins are the two biggest baby faces. I think it's neck and neck with those two guys. The crowd were happy to see Seth win. Good way to send off the show. no complaints. And there you go, guys, that was the Christmas Eve special of Raw. It was pre-taped, so it was less than 3 hours, which was a nice change. I think it was like two and a bit hours was the show, so that was nice. But no big complaints. I really think this was a good episode. You know, it was meaty. It wasn't a bad episode. It wasn't a good episode, sorry. It wasn't good. It wasn't bad, sorry. It was okay. It was an okay. Everything was in the middle. Babyface wins, babyface wins, babyface wins. And it was just a big announcement which Vince McMahon made during the show, which was the big talking point, I think, from Raw this week. But I got a video of that, and I will put a link to that in the description. But yeah, it was mediocre. I'm going to give it all, everything on the show got a 5 out of 10, if you want to know why I didn't give them scores, because everything got a 5 out of 10. The show got a 5 out of 10. It was just a Christmas special kind of show. But yeah, sorry it's such a quick episode today, guys, because like I said, it's Christmas Day and I really want to get back down to drinking my beer, enjoying my time with my family. So I will see you guys next time on Smack Talk Wrestling Reviews.